So John Fieldhouse, head coach of this open age BARLA team that's going to Australia in June. Second session under the belt. How's things progressing?
Very nicely, yeah. I mean, you know, everything's going well. We're a little bit short on numbers due to the Challenge Cup weekend. A couple of injuries of people and unavailability, but everything else is going fine. We've just had a fun session this morning. Just everything with the ball, and the guys have reacted really well to everything I've asked them to do. So, you know, I'm quite pleased.
And you've drafted in as assistant Kevin Thompson, well known in St Helens area because Tony Spencer's unavailable for the tour. It's good to see Kev step up from the under-23s into this role.
Yeah, and he's been given his opportunity now, Kevin, to come forward into the open age section, and you know, it's unfortunate for Tony Spence, and you know, I'm really gutted for him. But Kevin's opportunity has been rewarded really for all his hard work and dedication to BARLA, so it's good for him.
Yeah, and when we go to Australia on tour in June, the first game's Rockingham, I believe. And I believe we know a couple of those players that's over there. There's two BARLA internationals there already, and coached by a former pro like yourself.
Yeah. Well, Martin Wood's the head coach, so that's given him, you know, a great start, and he'll know a few of our things that we do and what we're capable of. And then we've probably given two of our frontline players in Lee Gooder and Kevin Brown. So you know, we're probably scratching a little bit at times, looking for people, and then two of our main guys have gone over there. But we didn't know we had this tour set up before them two guys were kind of fixed up with Rockingham. So it's just one of them things. If we'd have known we were definitely going on tour, they wouldn't have gone to that club. We'd have had them in our squad, and so it's unfortunate. But opportunities arise then for other players, and as Kevin's coming for Tony Spence, other players will come in for Kevin and Lee Gooder, and so yeah, let's get on with it.
Yeah, and the tour will be three test matches, and then a Western County representative side played on a massive stage. The South Syndey Rabbitoes take their game to Perth, and the game will be before that televised game.
Yeah, correct. That's curtain raiser to South Syndey Rabbitoes and Brisbane Broncoes on the 24th of June. Prior to that, we've got three leading games, and they're like the club teams that we'll be playing, and that gives us a chance to get ourselves ready for that massive day in Perth, 24th of June. You know, 4 days before my birthday. What a great present!
Yeah. How many more sessions are planned to take place now, John?
I think we've got another 3 or 4 sessions, and you know, we'll continue to monitor that depending on the availability of players. But as far as it goes, we're all set, and we're all you know, raring to go. It's coming on very fast at the moment. It was 6 months ago when I last looked at the calendar. Now it's 3 months away. So. Yeah, it's a lot to do, and yeah, we've got to get everything in place. But first and foremost, we've got to get players training and get them into this structure and the players that we do with BARLA and myself. So yeah, we've a lot of work to do, but we'll do it.
Then Kev, if you just sort of look at me, and so Kev Thompson, under 23s coach, been promoted into the assistant role with John for this open age Australia tour. It's a big step up and a great honour for yourself.
It is indeed, Jamie. I'm absolutely delighted to be working with John. He's a brilliant coach. Worked with him once before, and we really got on very well, and I hope we can really form a top partnership. The initial disappointment was that the under-23s weren't touring this year, but very quickly I got a phone call from Mick asking me to move up to the open age to go to Australia, and of course 24 hours it took me to make up my mind. I'll make my wife's mind up more, not so much mine, and I'm really delighted, looking forward to the experience and the opportunity.
Yeah, and as long as yourself, there's a couple of players that's made the step up as well. Tim Elliott that went on tour, and Dave Lowry, those two guys made a big impact and deserved their space in this training squad.
Well, that was one of always the great motivational things for me as an under-23s coach, was to see the lads progress to the open age full squad. And there are quite a number of people who are from last year's under-23s and previous under-23s now in the open age coach, and that to me is what it's all about. It's great to see these lads progress, and now we've got 23s, 21s and 19s at BARLA, and I think 17s very shortly, which will then have automatic step-ups providing these lads keep the form. But what a pathway for them, something to aim for as they grow older.